beautiful Cancerians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your reading for November 2020. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. This is officially Scorpio season, so this is a time for shedding relationships or situations that no longer serve us and moving into a more intense emotional period. Also, Mercury is in retrograde, so communication, etc. may go astray, which is a little bit frustrating, but just to be mindful of any relationship sort of messages, etc., miscommunications. That is all happening until the 3rd of November. Now you got the Lovers card to open. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know? We have the Magician. November 2020, can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? For those of you who are interested, I'm using the White Witch Tarot to gain the overall energy of your November. There are a series of major arcana cards to assess the energy that is coming through there. Now we have the Magician and we have the Strength card. So very powerful energy for November. We have that Lovers card to open. So this is the protagonist energy, my beautiful Cancers. So what this is a Gemini card, but it's the choice. Okay, so you've got a big decision to make in terms of partnership. Now this could be a partnership in love, it could be a partnership in your soul tribe, or it also could be a partnership in business. Either way, it looks like you have some decisions to make, and they're actually giving me 3 paths, okay? It feels very much like you have 3, it's not necessarily a fork in the road, it's almost like you have these 3 avenues to take, is what I'm getting from this card. Now, they really want you to speak your truth, okay? This is something that you may be keeping to yourself. Because it feels very much like the hands are over your throat chakra. Now you may have confided in one other person and they've got your back there, they're keeping your secrets, but otherwise it feels like you're keeping all of this information or this choice, this decision that you've got to make. It feels like you're keeping it close to your chest, Cancer, only to, as I said, one other. It's kind of like a soul tribe, someone you really trust. Now, I really feel like you want to transform a connection. You want to rebirth it. They're really highlighting this. It's like serpents going round and round and round, eating each other's tail. That's a symbol of rebirth, rejuvenation, you know, going around in those stuck cycles, and you want to release that. So it's perfect for this sort of November energy, with that rising from the ashes, you know, how can I put that? Transformation going on here. But there is that choice. Now, one of the decisions you have to make is, do you go solo or do you partner up with somebody? Or there, as I said, there's like a third route here. So perhaps you're thinking about partnering up with, you know, there's 3 of you. It feels like there is some sort of decision that needs to be made here, and you're a little bit nervous about it. It feels like bunny in headlights. It feels that you're kind of sitting on the fence with something, okay? It's going so fast that you're like, which way do I go? But ultimately, there is a choice to be made in order to move forward. You have to be strong now. Now, listen to your guides. They're highlighting the angel wings either side of the ears. Your guides are very close at this time, and they're almost like whispering you some advice in order to propel yourself forward. But that is the energy as you move forward in November. You're making that decision that actually affects some sort of new start, okay? Something, it's like you're manifesting a new beginning here, because we have that Magician. It's in the antagonist position, but this choice has got you all up scattered energy before you make this actual choice, okay? Now you may feel that you had unfulfilled potential in a certain area. It could be in a romantic relationship or it could be in business, but it feels like you don't want to waste your resources anymore. You don't want to waste your energy anymore. You want to pull it all together and take control of your destiny. Now also be very mindful about what you are creating in your mind, because you're manifesting it in the physical plane. So the Magician card, this Aries energy, it really is about focusing your creativity, turning your visions into reality, for inspired action. Okay, you're taking action, you've got some ideas of which way to go, but as you can see, again, we've got with the Magician card, and it's a very unique Magician card. There's two, as you can see, it is actually like bunny and headlights, but they're hares. So we have well, actually, they just said they're rams. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Which also absolutely makes sense because obviously it's Aries, but I'm reading it as hares. Okay, so it feels like bunny and headlights. There is a decision. You can see the two faces. They look a little bit worried. There's a lot going on up there, Cancer. Okay, so be mindful of burnout. But this is going to be a very fruitful decision. As long as you believe in yourself and love yourself, know your self-worth there. Because what you're manifesting, this is the energy to overcome. Okay, so any worry, any doubt in yourself, any scattered energy, you're being called to focus. Because what you think about, you bring about. You're manifesting in the mind, which means you can have it on the physical plane in your hand. So it's almost like wishes coming true. Those visions, law of attraction, you may be doing things like that, or cosmic ordering. I really feel like you're willing the universe to help you on this decision. And it's very close, okay? But be mindful how you are imagining it or wishing it into being, because with that card, you're getting it exactly as you want it, okay, Cancer? Now we have the Strength card. It's the unifying position, which means, you know, it's a Leo energy, but also it's about unconditional self-love, self-respect and courage. You know what you're worth, Cancer, and whatever this decision is that you have to make here, you're standing in your power. Nobody's going to be walking over you anymore if they did in the first place, and I don't feel like they do or they did. What I'm getting is that someone has given you a bit of a conundrum. Now, there may have been some sort of discord with this person in the past, some sort of perhaps an argument. I really feel someone regrets a choice here and is trying to call it into being, as in trying to rectify a situation. So you could have been dealing with some sort of breakup or something beforehand, but now you're making, it feels like you're making a decision about something that put you into a lot of disharmony. You may not be separated per se 100% from this person. It feels like maybe even a timeout, but they want you to stand in your power. And know that by following your heart, it will never lead you astray. Also, they've given me a sentence, which is, they say this quite a lot sometimes, but they come in with it at very choice moments. And they've given me, what is meant for you will never pass you by. So if you're trying to make a decision about something and someone is trying to rush you, know that actually take your time with it. There is no rush. Always follow your heart. Don't be pressured into anything by anybody there, okay? This Strength, you're standing your ground and you're having the courage to move forward for this new start, or whatever it is you're manifesting, okay? You have the endurance and the strength to go after it. So, which is wonderful energy as we hit November. I'm just going to go to the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot to gain a little bit more detail, because that's the overall energy with the... there we go. Look at that. So same energy as I was picking up there. We have the Six of Swords. It's in the reverse. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. And we also have the Ten of Wands. Interesting. Tens bring endings and new beginnings. So we have that Six of Swords, though. It's in the reverse. Someone's feeling stuck. Okay, it's over the Lover's card. Now, obviously, the Lover's card is also about soulmate energy. It's about partnership and love and, you know, romance, making that choice of either together of two, yeah, or moving away and, you know, going solo. But we have that Six of Swords in the reverse. It feels very much like there is someone is unable to move on in this situation. Now, it could come across as being stagnant, unable to make a choice in this decision, but I really feel like someone, perhaps even with a Gemini placement, because we got that air element there, they could also be Aquarius or Libra there. It feels like someone is very stuck on you. They cannot let you go, and you have to make a decision, and you're really, it's a bit of a conundrum there. So I feel like there's disharmony, as you can see. They've got that Ten of Cups in the reverse. So there is some sort of conflict here. Now, this could be family trouble. It could be a broken marriage when you get the Ten of Cups there. There is basically some sort of discontentment in your home surroundings, and it's putting you off balance there. It's a lot of hard work. when you get that 10 of Cups. Now, this is emotional kind of imbalance, which Cancer, you're a very emotional sign, and you've got a beautiful heart that's very nurturing and healing and supportive, and you want the best for everybody. So if something is off in your tribe, then, you know, you feel it. Even if it doesn't affect you directly, it really sort of ricochets into your emotional sphere. You feel it for everybody. So that I'm getting this energy that something is off and you have to make a decision. It feels also, because it's over the Magician card, you want a new start somewhere, or you're trying to manifest some sort of something to bring your family unit, or your, you know, your romantic life, your family life back into being, into total support, love, harmony. Whatever this choice is, it's making you feel like you're not on solid ground, okay? But you're being called to believe in yourself, know your self-worth, and let go of the burdens, okay? What will be, will be. They're giving me the same sentence again. What is meant for you will never pass you by. So we have that 10 of Wands in the reverse. So this is about taking a break, letting down, you know, your boundaries, laying down the stress, the exhaustion, all those burdens, shedding them, lightening up, having that freedom to say, no, I'm not taking this BS. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking the pressure. I'm going to just step back and I'm going to have a think. Okay. So if you're feeling pressurized in any way, it's making things feel stuck for you and out of balance in your home life. Now, it could be a work situation that is actually making you feel very nervous and anxious, that is affecting your home life in some way, but it's making you feel very stuck, unable to move on. Now, this could also be that there's some sort of travel issue, that you had planned some sort of vacation, or, well, I'm feeling it more as a relocation. I'm feeling it's further afield than that, and it's been put on hold for some reason, but there is this choice that is looming, and I feel like that's what's kind of put it all up in the air. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know regarding November 2020? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Thank you so much. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Really grateful for the messages so far. We have the Two of Swords in the reverse. Oh, we have the Chariot. Okay, so wonderful energy here. What I'm getting is, if you're making a decision, or you were separated from somebody and there was this, it sort of ricocheted throughout, and you're wondering whether you want to actually partner up with this person, know that someone is coming towards you with a solid investment, okay? You're also making grounded decisions. You're trying to stabilize yourself when you get this Knight of Pentacles. You want to make sure that this is a reliable situation. And you do have a lot of patience, Cancer. You don't want to be pressurized into this. But someone is coming towards you. They could have an earth element there, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. They want to make a solid investment in this partnership with you. I feel like you're not really sure. Okay, because it's over the Lovers, which is the choice card, and you're feeling a little bit stuck in this decision. I feel like you can't, it's interesting, it's like a conundrum. I feel in and out energy here. It's like you can't go on without them, without this situation. You can't move forward without it, but equally you're not sure if you want to. Okay, so it's kind of this in and out kind of inner battle that I have going on with this card. But someone means business. They want to invest in a connection with you. Now, Knights, you know, they're often very slow, just to let you know. This person could be slow to come towards an offer, and you may be wondering whether they're even interested in you. If you haven't separated from them and this is a new relationship with somebody, and you may feel like you're a little bit stuck, you wanted to partner up with this person, but you're not sure how they feel about you, and it's making you feel out of balance, know that they are coming. They do want to be with you, but they're very slow, okay? They're working some stuff out. We're going to pull more cards on that, but Knights, they take action. They go after what they truly desire. My favorite knight of all is the Knight of Pentacles. Even though he's slow, now not a gender-specific reading, male or female, it's about the energy, not about the gender. Although it's a slow energy, it is dependable, okay? Grounded, reliable. They will get there in the end. Very loyal, very practical, but my gosh, they are slow to action. Now, we also have that Two of Swords in the reverse. Now, this is being a bit overwhelmed, okay, by the situation, and I'm not surprised. Cancer, I know it may be a bit of a cliche there, but you're a bit of a homebody, okay? You look after your soul tribe, and as I said, if anything is off, it ricochets throughout your emotional kind of frequency, because you don't like to see anything, you like to see your people very, very happy. And I know that's an obvious thing to say, but because you're so caring, you extend your wonderful love to a lot of people that you really are close to, and often without reward. Okay, because you're just a giving kind of person. But we have that Two of Swords there, so you may have felt a little bit like you struggled to make that decision. But once you do, because, you know, as you can see, I'm going to show you in the upright because you got it in the reverse. In the upright, this figure, they're on a beach, okay? They could put those swords down. There's nothing preventing her in that card from putting those swords down and taking off the blindfold and seeing actually you're in quite a good position. Okay, in order to make a decision. There's calm waters, there's no threat here, and you know, there may be some sort of reveal that is to come because they're highlighting the moon to me, so it's about mystery, truth being revealed, clarity, finding the truth of the situation. But you got in the reverse, so you're making the decision. Now I feel like you're going to make this decision fully. Once this person comes to invest in a solid future with you, I feel like you're not laying down your cards on the table until this person comes towards you, okay? And that's very wise advice there from Spirit, because the Strength card is about knowing your worth. Don't go after chasing after anybody, Cancer, and I don't expect that you would be anyway, but they're indicating there is action here. Once you step away from whatever this is, someone comes towards you. We have that, as I said, we got that Ten of Wands there in the reverse, laying down solid foundations and just saying no. I'm not taking the pressure. I'm not chasing. You know, this has come to an end now. I'm not actually fretting about this anymore. That's when action happens. Okay, that Chariot card is your card, Cancerian energy. So it's about making changes to take action for a different outcome. Okay, so if you felt like you were stuck in going round and round in the same circles with somebody or a situation, it could be a partnership in business. If you feel like you're going around and round in circles, there is change here. And it's interesting because I feel like once you power up after taking that rest time out to really think about things, and once you've got this solid investment, you're making this grounded decision, and it allows you to be the master of your own destiny. You're taking charge. But as I said, there's a fork in the road here, but I really feel there is three directions you could go in. They just said down the middle is victory. Okay, so if you've actually envisaged your route, like, well, I could go left, I could go down the middle, and I could go right. If either of those felt like options to you, then that's what they've just given me. Down the middle, there is victory. Okay, so they're really highlighting peace and victory. Maybe this is the energy of just to go forward. There must be forward action, okay? But there is change of foot here. Now, you could be going on some sort of physical journey because, you know, that was delayed. Maybe a vacation, as I said, or perhaps some sort of relocation. It feels like you're on the move, okay? Proceeding forward. Okay. Now, this is very precise. This is not going to be for all. They've just given me a country, and they've given me Venezuela. Okay, so perhaps you're from Venezuela, or your person is, or your vacation was, or you're thinking about relocating to there or from there to somewhere else. If that resonates in some way for you, then there's something in this message for you. But there is a move. I feel it's also a spiritual ascending with that card. Now the Strength card again. So yeah, freeing yourself. There's the Devil. Okay, interesting. So the Devil is crossed by the Five of Cups. Okay, interesting energy. Now we have that strength card, Leo energy, turning up again. So it is to be mindful that you find the courage to move forward. No matter what, you are actioning change at this time and you're standing in your power. You're loving yourself. You know what you deserve. You know what you're worth. And you have the courage to stand firm to get it. Okay, Cancer? So now they're giving me an indication here that it's taken a while, and perhaps even kit gloves, to sort of manage this situation. As you can see, this figure is, is petting a lion, okay? But if you have a look closely, you can see one hand is there, and the other one, it looks like it's got a red glove on there, or an orange glove there. So it required some sort of kit gloves, this situation. It was delicate, and you didn't want to proceed and get it wrong without making a choice. So they're indicating, though, it's very, very victorious time. The victory wreath is there again. And there are infinite possibilities with that infinity sign for you to stand in your power and get what you truly deserve, okay? It's almost like there's an energy of moving mountains to get what you need to get to where you need to go. Also, they're just highlighting this Chariot card as well. In terms of your career, it feels like you're on the move. So perhaps you're relocating for your career. There's an ambition energy that has just sprung up from this card. Okay, that's why they're highlighting it over to me. So that's what they're giving me there. And they just said ticket to ride. And now I'm hearing some music. So it's a song. One moment, please. Wow, all of a sudden, now you may have felt this may be somebody out there, because I didn't have it before the read. Really heavy shoulders, very sore neck. So if you've got a very stiff, sore neck at this moment in time, they're indicating there's a lot of stress regarding this situation. So they just really want you to take some time out, perhaps have a bath, a salt bath or something like that, or, really pamper yourself. This is coming from here, from this card. Okay, ticket to ride. So it's a Beatles song I'm getting. Ticket to ride. It's something like she's got a ticket to ride and she don't care. That's what I'm getting. Now, that could be just the energy of, you're done with this situation. You're done with the stress of this situation. You're making a decision to move forward no matter what. Okay. Now, I don't know the lyrics of that song or anything. That's what they've just given me. So I'm giving that to you. Now, again, male or female, not a gender specific reading, but they're giving me that song. It is in, it does say she has a ticket to ride. That's what they're giving me. But we have that Eight of Swords. It's in the reverse. So this Eight of Swords in the reverse is, an escape. It's not just an escape in the physical realm, but also it is a mental escape from any anxiety. You're releasing yourself and you're having new hope here. There is freedom in letting go. There is also freedom in confidence. There is freedom in knowing your self-worth. So I feel like there is a person that you've been hoping would make a solid investment in a future with you, okay? And it allows you to proceed forward a little more confidently. Perhaps you were even wondering if this person would relocate somewhere with you, but now you've made a decision that you're going to go with or without this person. I feel like this person's slow to make a decision, but I feel like they may be coming with you. But let's go further. Now we have the Devil card. It's in the antagonist position. So, it's in the unifying position. Let me get that right. It's in the unifying position. So there is some sort of obsessive cycle here. Capricorn energy, so someone may have a Capricorn placement. But I feel like you may be attached to outcomes. And I don't often get this with this card, but it's when you're attached to the outcome, there is an element of fear that creeps into making decisions. So they're giving me that. What's holding you back, okay, Cancer? But also there could be a person that you feel is in low vibe that holds you back. And you're hoping that they would make a solid decision to partner with you. But I feel like you're not waiting for this person. And that's what activates this person to just get a move on, because they're slow to act. Not because they don't want you. I feel like it's because, Well, I'm going to have to pull a card on it, but I feel like this person, there's business. This person is very business oriented. They're caught up in their financial situation, and they're like working overtime, bit of a workaholic, obsessive about numbers and facts and figures and that sort of thing. And they just don't make time for love. There could also be some sort of substance, relying on substance here to keep them going, because I feel like this person is on a treadmill of work all the time, and it's super hard work. And in order to function, this person relies on substances. They're not giving me what substances. Now, this could be you, Cancer, in order to keep propelling yourself forward, but I feel like it's someone that you wanted to partner up with in love. That's what I'm getting here. Or it could be partnering up in a company, and you feel like it's a bit of a toxic environment that makes you become a workaholic, and you feel like you have to rely on some sort of like obsessive behaviors in order to get through the day, because they're connecting it to this ambition, which is an interesting energy. But we have that Five of Cups, and it is in reverse. So again, they're giving the same message, you know, you're moving on with or without this person, but that's when the hope returns, okay? Because it recovers the situation. So if you've been separated from somebody and you've been kind of hoping that they would come towards you and seeing no results, and then, you know, as soon as you let go of the cord, as soon as you just let go of the energy, the frenetic kind of frequency of this person, that's when they come back. You know, that's the energy that I'm getting here. So there is a return here with this card, and if you've been hoping that this person does come back to you, they are coming back at a snail's pace, but they are coming all the same. If you don't want them, because we all have free will, you know, you're releasing and you're moving on. Because I see the dual energy here. Either way, the most important message they're giving me from this reading is that you are manifesting what is right for you. You're standing in your power. What is good for your heart? The most important energy to be in, Cancer. And that is not a selfish act at all, to put yourself first. You cannot give your cup of love away to someone else if your cup is empty, okay? And by that I mean exhausted from overgiving, or you know, not receiving a reciprocal energy. So just to be mindful of that. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know regarding November 2020? Can you please guide them? Four of Cups. Thank you so much. Ooh, wow. That energy is pretty powerful. Now we have the Justice card. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Magician in reverse. So it's exactly the same. When you get the Magician in this position, it's like you got it in the reverse. It's the resistance position, okay? We also have the Ten of Swords in the reverse, and we have the Ten of Cups. So you're turning it around, but there are no fast tracking here, okay? That's what they're giving me here. They also want it like this, and they want two more. So one moment, please. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What else do they need to know? We have the Sun card. Beautiful energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know in November? We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. We have the Queen of Cups in the upright. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is still slow and steady, wins the race. That Knight of Pentacles is still coming, okay? And interesting. You've got a Knight of Cups as well there, but it's in reverse, so we'll come to that. But we have Four of Cups, okay? This is a feeling of being fed up, unfulfilled in a certain situation that you want to move away from because it's causing a lot of anxiety. And you feel like I get an energy that you feel like there is no hope here, or there is no growth here, and you're dreaming of another situation with growth. But often when we get that Four of Cups, the figure is often thinking about the past and what didn't work. And then the universe comes along and says, well, surprise, here is an opportunity. So there is a wonderful new surprise gift from the universe that is emotionally fulfilling and actually sets your soul on fire a little bit. It's very emotionally rewarding, okay? Because it is that It's like that pot of gold at the bottom of a rainbow. The universe is about to present it to you. It's definitely a surprise. You're not expecting it. You are even looking in another direction. So you may be looking at a past person or a past situation that did not go the way that you'd hoped. So if you're feeling apathy or feeling unfulfilled, know that there is a way out of this situation that's about to be presented to you. Now we also have that Magician in reverse. They're indicating this scattered energy. Don't waste your time thinking about the past. If you're feeling unfulfilled in a certain situation, you have the power to turn it around. It is over the Magician card, the overall energy. So you can turn this around, and it looks like you will be, because you have the Sun card. There is an ultimate abundance and happiness, but they want you to refocus your visions, but also know what you want. Okay, you really focus on what it is you truly desire, because you're about to manifest it in the physical form exactly the way that you hoped. Okay, now we also have that Ten of Cups, so you're definitely turning everything around for more abundance. It feels like your wishes are coming true, but you also have the total support of your family and your friends, and it feels like everything's coming together again, but you need to stand your ground. So if you're thinking about partnering up with somebody who was taking their time to tell you how they feel, or you've been separated from briefly, this person, they cannot let you go. Absolutely, they cannot let you go. They're slow to come in there, but they want the 10 with you. Okay, they want it all with you. They want the happy ever after, whatever that means for you. So stand your ground there. Now we also have that Ten of Swords. Why is this person coming towards you when you walk away? It's because you're not afraid to have a new start. But also when you get this Ten of Swords, it is about moving on, forgiving a situation should there have been anything to forgive, not forgetting. There is a difference, okay? We forgive to enlighten our own karmic load so that we don't have any baggage that comes with us that is heavy. But also we move on remembering the lessons, okay? So there is some sort of recovery in this situation, but you must focus on what it is you truly want. We have the Justice card. That is a Libran energy. It brings everything back into focus, okay? It is a cause and effect. So whatever, as I said, this karmic load, whatever you give out, you get back tenfold. And whoever did you wrong or may have, made you feel like you had to choose in the first place and was unkind. I don't see much unkindness here. I see a bit of silence. I mean, that is quite immature, but it feels like karma is delivering a blow in the situation. Also, this person comes to speak the truth, okay? It's over. They cannot let you go. It is crossing the Six of Swords in the reverse and the Knight of Pentacles. They can't let you go, and they're coming to speak their truth. So there is a solution to this situation, and it involves a conversation about how each other feel, okay? This is not a situation, however, that can be fast-tracked. We've got the Nine of Cups in reverse, okay? Cross there by that Nine of Cups on the other side. It's an unrealistic expectation for things to go back to normal like quick time, okay? It's going to require a lot of work. But when we got that Nine of Cups in the reverse, you have the power to get what you want in this situation. There's a lot of regret. This person does regret how this situation, how they put you in a position to have to make a choice. That's how they're putting it. But it can't be fast-tracked there. Now, we have the Sun. So ultimate abundance and happiness is yours. This is a successful outcome, okay? Leo energy again, but this is not only material happiness, but a joyous outcome in terms of romance. Let me get my tongue back in my mouth. It's a successful outcome, okay? So if it's a romantic relationship that you're having to make a decision upon in terms of partnership, know that it can work out for your best, your highest interest, but there is work to be done, okay? But also, if you're thinking about partnering up with somebody in business and you're not really sure, you have to stand your ground in this and really speak your truth, because the potential for success here is high, very high indeed. But it feels like one person in this connection is a little bit scattered and a little bit slow to deliver results. That's how I'm going to put it, okay? So there is a conversation that needs to be had here. Now we have this Knight of Cups in the reverse. So they're indicating unrealistic expectations, okay? Also, okay, what they're giving me here, this is interesting. I did not see this one coming. I have to be truthful whenever I'm on the money and when I'm not on the money. I didn't see this bit coming, this energy from this card, but they just said the words, you snooze, you lose. Okay? Now, the energy I'm getting here is that perhaps you're hoping this person that, you wanted them to offer a cup of love in your time. Like quick time, okay? Because you felt like maybe I felt like this person maybe was not on the same page at when you first met, or was not investing in the connection the way that you'd hoped. And I feel like it's that snooze you lose, kind of like you're walking away from the connection, and that's when they come chasing, because we've got that Knight of Pentacles there as well. But also, the energy I did not expect from you snooze you lose, that they just gave me, is that there is a possibility of someone else that you may have rejected in the past in terms of romance, making a little bit of a return in your life, okay? I don't always get that energy with this card, and I will pull a card on it. It's someone that you were really, either they rejected you or you rejected them. This person, how can I put that? They're not the most romantic person in the world. Let's put it that way. They're a little bit moody, whoever this person is. So it feels like they've got unrealistic expectations as well to come on in and sort of like be like, hey, how you doing? Miss you. And you're like, well, where have you been for 6 years? That sort of energy. So that's an aside. I did not expect that. I'm going to pull a card on it. I'll do that now, actually. I'm using the Fountain Tarot. There it is. Oh, well, they came out as well. We have the Two of Wands in the reverse. We have the Empress. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. And we have the Three of Swords. So someone who got rejected, absolutely, same energy. I was definitely picking up on that as a side energy. Now, that's not going to be for everyone, but it is a sneaky little side energy that came off that card. So it's someone who, it feels like, you weren't waiting for this person. There's no way you would wait around for this person. You stood in your power, pretty much the same situation as this, but it's someone from your past. But they're also giving me resonates with the two. Okay, so resonates with the two. So you're standing in your power with that Empress card. Three of Cups in the reverse. Now that is, you felt like there was no support in the connection. And you may have even felt like this person, liked some sort of substance, chose a lifestyle that you were not happy with over you. When I say three-party situation, it doesn't always mean a person. It can mean a situation. I feel like someone put something ahead of you and you didn't like it, and they fell back on like substances. Okay, now we have that Three of Swords, and that's heartbreak, loss, separation, even divorce. Okay, a rocky time for sure. So I feel like it applies to both situations, but they have indicated this snooze you lose kind of thing. I feel like you're walking away, Cancer, and you're like, I'm just standing in my power. I'm not really entertaining any BS. And that's when they just come on in. Okay, but you have someone from the past as well returning, just to let you know. Now, the Queen of Cups, Cancer, this is you. This is you standing in your power. You're a very nurturing person, very healing, supportive person. And look at that. Peace is yours again. You take back control and peace when you let go. When you let go of the burdens, when you let go and decide, you know what, I'm taking a new start. I'm taking a time out for me. And from now on, I'm doing me. And that's when peace reigns, okay? You're completely back in balance and in harmony. Your crown chakra has been activated there. So you're receiving downloads from spirit. But also, that Queen of Cups, you're honoring your emotions. Very important, okay? Honoring your emotions. But also, you're taking back control of the whole situation and standing in your power. You're knowing your worth. You're also surrendering to spirit. They really want me to have a look at this card, so I will. They've just said the word fern to me. fern. Now that could be a fern tree, or it could be a name, fern. I mean F-E-R-N, or a place. If that resonates with you in some way, then there's something in this message for you. And they just, just felt somebody touching me here on the arm, and they actually said, taking you by the arm, taking you by the arm. Now, that may mean some sort of romantic proposal, taking you by the arm, you know, leading you down a romantic path, taking you by the arm. Perhaps you had a problem with this person showing emotion in public. You know, maybe they never held your hand or took you by the arm, and you felt like they were not invested fully in the connection. If that's you, then there's something in this message for you. Taking you by the arm. Leading you. It feels leading you. I'm not sure what they're trying to give me there, so I can't really comment if I can't get it. I don't want to put my own opinion or anything on there. But yeah, a lot of wisdom here by honoring your emotions. And as I said, same message. As soon as you honor you, along comes that Knight of Pentacles again. So very slow to work, to move forward and invest. This person, yeah, they're really work-oriented, okay? They are a hard worker, obsessive, I would say. But they are loyal. Once they invest their heart, they are loyal. When they've made that decision, they may sit on the fence for a while, but when they decide, then they're all in, okay? It takes a while for them to be all in. Now, Cancer, I feel like you're a similar energy. You don't just give your heart to everybody, but when you do, you mean business, okay? And okay, they're just saying plowing the field. Now, plowing the field. So a lot of hard work, but it will come to fruition. Okay, plowing the field. I don't even want to go there in terms of a symbolic element. We'll just stay away from that image. But yeah, we have plowing the field. So I'm getting an energy that it's a lot of hard work, but it's worth it. The reward will be worth it. It'll be a lot of growth and a solid foundation for the future, but it takes a while to get there. It takes you taking back your power and knowing your worth and saying no and walking away before this person comes on in, which it shouldn't be like that. That's a very immature energy for someone to be in. You shouldn't have to, how can I put that? You shouldn't have to walk away for someone to want to invest in you, okay, Cancer? But it seems like you're walking away because this situation just seems really stuck. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Also, I'm using the Light Visions Tarot to get any final messages for November 2020. We have the Strength in reverse. Thank you so much, truly grateful. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know? Okay, so I don't know what I'm tapping into at the moment, but they're just giving me the song. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I do not advocate you doing that, Cancer, unless, of course, the mood takes you with this person. But I don't know why I'm getting that, so I'm just going to leave that as well. I'm just going to step away from that energy. Whoever that is, please step back. Thank you. We have the Judgment card. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? We have the Three of Chalices again. So, very complex energy. The cards are getting quite hot and they're getting a little bit sticky there. So they're actually becoming quite complex energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. We have the Knight of Chalices. So same message. We're getting Knight of Chalices is the Knight of Cups there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful... You want that one. We have the Seven of Swords. Thank you so much. And we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so exactly the same message. The only thing that is different is the Strength card in the reverse. Okay, they're indicating here that this person, when you get the Strength, it feels there's discord. Okay, there's self-sabotage here. So this person although they may mean well deep down in their heart, they tend to sabotage things by overthinking. And there's discord. So this is the energy here. You may have felt fed up with this person's actions and be wondering whether you want to be with them anymore. And it feels like this person may have even abused their kind of power by knowing that you cared a lot about them, had a lot of love invested in the connection, and kind of held off because there was fear here. There was fear of change, and they sabotaged themselves. They knew that they didn't make a decision as quickly as they should have. So as soon as you walk away and make the decision for them, they're like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. They don't want to lose you. Okay, Cancer, they do not want to lose you, just so you're aware. Now we have the Judgment. This is you seeing things clearly. You're walking out the door. Can you see that door is way open? But also you're leaving the door open so that they can come with you. That's the kind of energy I'm getting off this card. It's not an energy I get every time, but a final decision needs to be made here. You're walking out that door with purpose. Okay, you're being divinely guided. They're showing me a lot of feathers. They're indicating, well, they're actually indicating a feather boa, okay? And it's red. So perhaps that's you that's just bought a feather boa that's red, or well, I guess it is the season for it, you know, dressing up, that sort of thing. So perhaps you've just purchased that, or you've just put it on, or you've just come back from somewhere, you're listening to this reading, you've just taken it off. If that's you, then there's something in this message for you. Maybe you even took something out of your closet and just wanted to try it on. They're showing me someone with a feather boa, and the feathers are just dropping on the floor. They're coming off, and you're like, geesh, why do the feathers always just fall on the floor and you're just picking them up? That's what I'm getting here from this card, okay? But you're seeing things clearly in this relationship, and you're walking. You're taking your life's purpose path. You're making that decision, okay? Now we also have that Three of Chalices. It's in the reverse. So there is that indication that this person, you know, there was no support in the connection, and they may have had some sort of substances that they were relying on. I gotta tell you, I don't feel like the substances are over yet. Okay, I feel like this person is still self-medicating in some way, but they are coming towards you. Now we have that Knight of Chalices again, okay? So there's unrealistic expectations. I'm actually going to pull a card on this because I'm still getting that dual energy of someone in the past who offered you their cup of love, and I think you rejected them, okay? It feels like they're coming back around. Now, if that's you, there feels like something, I did a Virgo reading earlier, and it was something similar there. So perhaps this person has Virgo placement or something. I'm going to pull a card on that Knight of Chalices. But the overall energy I'm getting from that Knight of Chalices is don't rush this situation with this person that you want to be in a partnership with, okay? I feel like you do deep down want to be with this person, but you want them to step up, and they do, okay? Just be mindful though that they're still reliant on some substance. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you how it is. Basically, I'm not gonna tell you what I don't see. We have that Nine of Wands in the reverse. Ace of Wands. So yeah, same thing. So it is someone that was rejected in the past. You rejected them, or they rejected you, as you can see there. You had faith in the situation, and you may have worried that they were going to reject you, and they did. It feels like a very sort of brutal end to a connection in the past. It feels like they're coming back on in, okay? It feels like they want to just waltz on in and say hi, but I don't feel like you want that person. Okay, I feel like you've got someone else on your mind that you want to be with, you want to partner up with. Now we have that Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords in the upright position is, how can I put that? This person's got a thing about, they tend to not speak their truth. They withhold their truth. It's like they withhold their emotions, and they run away from the big stuff. They feel very much like, they want to invest in the connection with you, but they sabotage. Why do they do that? I'm going to pull a card on that because I feel it feels like it's not I don't feel like it's a dishonesty. I don't feel like it's a betrayal. I feel like this person just sabotages themselves. Let's go there again. I'll just quickly do this. Seven of Swords. Can you please clarify the Seven of Swords? I'm using the Fountain Tarot just to clarify that. Oh, okay, just fell on the floor, so I'm just going to go get it. One moment, please. Okay, we have the Four of Wands in the reverse. So this person may have come from, they may have had a dysfunctional upbringing. They may have had, you know, because this is separation. Four of Wands in the reverse, this is separation. This is like someone moved out of the home, arguments, a lot of discord. So I feel like their family upbringing was the same, and they feel like they don't want to repeat any mistakes from the past, and they get really cagey. And when they feel like they're getting deep in the emotions, they bolt. They're a bit of a, they run, okay? That's the energy I'm getting from this person. It feels like they run it away from anything that makes them want to invest their feelings that could lead to a high level commitment like marriage or something. They get scared because of something in their childhood. Now we have that Ace of Wands, okay? But this person is coming back, as I said. They do want to invest in the connection. They're slow to act. Boy, are they slow with that Knight of Pentacles. But we got that Ace of Wands, so they want a new start with you. And I feel like you're manifesting this new start or new beginning with them, but also only if they're on the same page. I feel like this person has an urge to invest in the connection and the passion. There's a lot of passion here. They don't want anyone else but you. Okay, so if you felt like there was rivalry for their affection or anything like that, this person does not see anybody but you. They love you. There's passion here, and they want a new start, but they're fearful of partnering up with somebody. May even be soulmate kind of energy here, and they've just thought, no, they're not ready yet. They need to get their career off the ground, but they regret that. That's what I feel. They regret that, and they're coming to their senses, as it were. But because you walk away, you're standing in your power. They come on in to offer that new start, as you can see. Okay, my beautiful Cancer. The choice is yours because you're leading with that Lover's card for November. The decision is totally yours as long as you honor your own emotions, love yourself first, and have the courage to stand in your power. We will leave it there. And I'm just going to give you a Wisdom of the Oracle to close the reading for any final advice. Oh, wow, they've got two. We have, this one's kind of stuck there, we have chop wood. So no one is waiting around. So that's what I like to see, Cancer. It's chop wood, but it's in the reverse, just so you're aware. And we also got go the distance. Okay, so 47, when you reduce it, 4 plus 7 is 11, so it's a soul path number, soulmates as well. So go the distance, as you can see, shedding anything that does not serve you. There's no fast tracking this though. Okay, but you're nearly there. You're nearly at the finish line. There is a lot of stars there for healing, as you can see. A lot of stars there for healing. So this situation feels like this person, they're going to make a move. As you can see, there's a little bit of a faint chessboard at the bottom there. They're going to make a move towards you. And I got that sentence, you snooze, you lose. And it feels like this person needs to sort of pick up the pace, as it were, or you're moving on without them. That's the energy I'm getting from that card. But the chop wood is number 42. When you reduce it, 4 plus 2 is 6, the number of love, okay, and balance and harmony. But we have that in reverse there. So I'm just going to give you the messages before we go from the book. They just said about cleaning up the mess, okay? So as you can see, there's like a broom and a bucket there and everything like that. Cleaning up the mess. So someone is maybe cleaning up their act, their mess, before they come towards you, because chop wood came first. Now I'm just going to give you what it means. 42 in the reverse there. The protection message is, are you an armed armchair astronaut. Do you dream of wealth and big fame and big ideas, inventions, or desires with a capital D? The appearance of this card is a sign that you may be devoting far too much time to dreaming and talking about your dreams. You have to get out of your chair and make things happen. You actually have to do something. Start with a small task. Remember, the big dream comes with reality only after you've begun to take incremental steps. Mythologist Joseph Campbell once said, take one step towards the gods and they will take 10 steps towards you. Okay, so to your situation, the choice has to be made. You have to take the first steps of action before you can actually see all this manifest. Okay, and that is you standing in your power and walking away for that new start. Okay, not chasing nobody, making the decision to do you. And that's when Go the Distance comes on in. So I'm just going to give you Go the Distance, which is number 47. Endurance, strength, and the long haul. Okay, now the relationship message here is you either are in or you're calling in a harmonious relationship that can stand the test of time, for better or worse, as you ride the ups and downs, and even strain, break yourself, and are remade in new growth. You are being redeemed by the power of regeneration. Harmony does not mean that there will never be a wrong note played by that relationship. It is marked by endurance and dedication to overall unity. A new song can be written, an instrument can be tuned, and the symphony of love will play on. Listen to your heart. Isn't it magnificent? Okay, so as I was reading that out, they're still playing the Beatles song, She's Got a Ticket to Ride, okay? So I'm going to look up the lyrics to that song to see how it resonates with this reading, but it's interesting that you seem to be walking away from something, and that's when this person comes on in to really invest in the connection fully. Okay, my beautiful Cancerians, we're just going to give you a trinket before we go. Thank you so much for it, guys. Guardian angels, can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know? Oh my gosh, I close my eyes when I pick the trinkets, and obviously you can't see that, so you're going to have to trust me on that, I'm afraid. But we have the bicycle. So you're definitely moving on. You're making moves to move forward. So also you're ending a cycle, and you're moving into a new era with this relationship. You're they just said go the distance as well. That is the name of that card, but they actually said it. So go the distance. But the bicycle there, you're moving forward. And it feels like this bicycle is made for one. So once you actually do that, then this person will up their game and come towards you, okay? So you're making a shift to move forward and have that new start. They want it on the Ten of Swords. I'm not surprised, okay? So, and also we have the star, okay? So there's healing here, but also the stars are aligning for faith. Miracles can happen in this situation. You're being put in the spotlight here for good news. Okay, the stars are aligning for you and this person to come back into being, but you do need to make a choice which path you want to take. Okay, my beautiful Cancers. And also it says here, the star just for you. Okay, Spirit is reminding you that you are a star, and actually, you know, what you want truly wants you. This is your time to be in the spotlight and get what you deserve, get what is right for you. Just know your worth and stand in your power, okay? Also, the sun, the star card, they want it on the sun card. That's why I'm being drawn to the sun card. But they just said the star, there is a better future to look forward to, and it's made just for you, okay? So whichever decision you make, clarity will be yours. Activate gratitude, and you'll see the abundance come your way in the way that you want it, because you got that Magician card, okay? So we will leave it there, my beautiful Cancer. I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message, and lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. As I was saying that again, they keep saying Venezuela over and over again. So I just thought I'd let you know. Thank you so much, my beautiful Cancerians. Love and light.